What's up, my dudes? They've finally decided to permaban me. After the day is over and the dust settles, the real bitches show through. They always do. So, some people were wondering why I still raced after the other videos. Well, I'll tell you. Because it was a test to see what they would do, and they failed miserably. This whole thing was a test to see how fucked up and corrupt these people really are, and they fell for everything. I mean, everything. I was thinking, man, they might actually prove me wrong about them being corrupt, never letting people say anything negative about their organization by, letting me race, but no. Not only did they ban me, but they did it a month after I'd already raced in 2 more races without me speaking a single word about it to anyone after my 3rd video. I'm telling you, I didn't say a word about it. Like, what kind of sense does that make? But what does good old trusty Checkers do? He keeps on talking about it weeks and weeks after. I was listening to a live stream of Vegas, which was 2 weeks after my 3rd video, and he's still talking about the shit. Like, apparently I said something that got under his skin enough to still be worried about it, and since they're let's donate him $35 and hope he thinks we're too crazy and just not race anymore didn't work, now they actually have to ban me. I just love how everything I said from the beginning, they just continue to prove it to be right over and over and over again. It's not even opinionated shit at this point. It's just facts, dude. The best thing RF could have done was just let me race. So they proved that people could freely speak about them at any time. And they kind of tried to do that at first, but now they're backtracking and all kinds of shit. I don't really know what they're doing, but don't get it confused. See, it actually all started with them disrespecting me. All I said in my first video was that race officials shouldn't be allowed to participate in their own organization's events. That's it. I wasn't talking down on them or disrespecting them personally at all. And then they are the ones that blew up after that, disrespecting me, talking down to me, trying to threaten me with the you can't say anything remotely bad about us or you will get banned rule that they have. So you can disrespect me, but I can't disrespect you. I can promise you're going to wish you didn't. Then from there, I was just simply continuing to make videos on what they continued to do. They're the ones that kept agging it on and on and on. They could have simply said in a nice, respectable manner, "Good afternoon, Spencer. We are sorry to hear your displeasure with our organization, but you did actually break a rule in our fucked up rule book," and I would have never peeped another word about it. It's the principle of the matter. Listen, people, I don't have a reputation to uphold. I'm just a normal guy. They're the ones that's actually running an organization. You don't compare the customer's outrage to the owner's outrage, ever. And let me just say shout out to EMF and JLV for never disrespecting me in any way and always keeping it professional no matter what. It means a lot. It really does. And real people see that. And shout out to Hunter Root for standing up and boycotting RF. I have so much respect for you, man. Now I see how these fucks really are. And I'm sure he even got protested by a race official racing in the race as well. It's so stupid, but RF has this big name, but they sure don't hold up to those standards whatsoever. See, people don't understand. Checkers will talk down to you in a smart aleck way, even if you've never said anything negative to him in the first place. He's done it to me before. It's like a habit for him. He gets off on it apparently, or he wouldn't do it all the time. And he puts on this nice, joking, sarcastic voice, but when it really comes down to it, he just continues to disrespect people over and over and over for no reason. This motherfucker tried to ban me one time for calling him dad about a year ago. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried, people. So he was talking down to me. This was like 2 years ago at the beginning of the Supercross season. He was talking down to me like he does with everybody for no reason whatsoever. And I just sent him an email. All I said was, "Okay, Dad." That's all I said. I didn't say anything else. And he hit me right back with an email and said, "You're permabanned. You can't talk like that to the officials," and all this shit. I was like, what the fuck? So I had to sit there for 30 minutes explaining to this guy how calling somebody dad is just a joke. He's a hypocrite, is what he is. See, he talks down to other people and jokes around sarcastically with all these other people, but the second somebody else does it to him, oh, you're banned, you can't do that. And here's another little example. So, Peter Like, the guy that actually does the protest for RF, was typing to me in a random racing server one time when I was just minding my own business. He was making fun of me about my personal YouTube channel and one of my videos, saying I wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed and all this other stuff. Like, literally would not stop typing to me in chat. Like, troll level shit. Yes, people, the guy that does the protest. And that's just one of the many incidences. I've got a bucket load full of them that have happened over the years where it's like, how are these people the people that are actually in charge? I do not get it. So think long and hard about the next time you give those people your money to keep things fair and balanced. It's going to get to a point where RF wins and championships don't even mean anything anymore because of how unprofessional they are. It would be like if Jason Lawrence and some other random 10-year-old kid was running the real-life AMA Supercross. It wouldn't even mean anything to win anymore, and people would just stop showing up because they're so unprofessional. Aw, poor RF couldn't take it. They just had to shoot down the guy that exposed them. Have you ever heard the saying, proof is in the pudding? And don't ever say I disrespected RF. I disrespected RF after they disrespected me. I would just be a bold-faced bitch if I didn't stand up to that. What's the matter, RF? You can't handle somebody speaking their mind about your organization? Oh God, we can't have somebody that might actually call us out on our bullshit racing with us. Fucking pussies.